What's going on, guys? It's your boy JFans here with a brand new video for the fans. So lately I've been posting a lot of free-to-play guides on this channel, and I thought I might as well give you something a bit different. Lately Dokkan Battle is getting more popular by the day. That's due to Dragon Ball Super getting a new dub, as well as the Omniversal tournament coming up for the Dragon Ball Super arc, and the Dokkan Battle ad that comes on TV once in a while. So I thought I might as well give you 5 tips and tricks for Dokkan Battle. These tips and tricks go to both pay-to-play players as well as free-to-play players. Now these tips aren't in any order, so there's no best or worst tips. And I'm no professional at Dokkan Battle, but I have played this for a while and I've learned a few tricks here and there, and I might as well share it to you guys. So anyway, let's get into the first tip. So the first tip I have here is quite important, and that is farming super attack level. So farming super attack is when you have 2 identical cards and you train them together, increasing the actual level of the character as well as the super attack level. And when that super attack level increases, the damage multiplier for super attacks increases. So when you're doing an event, a story event or super strike event, make sure you farm enough duplicates for the characters so that you can max out their super attacks before awakening any. So for Dokkan events, if there's a free card, make sure you awaken that free card to level 10, as well as story event cards. So for Super Strike cards, they're quite different. When a Super Strike card awakens, their max level of their super attack becomes 15. So what you want to do is farm one of the cards for level 10, and then farm another card to level 5 super attack. And then awaken them both, then train them together. Now, there are some up and downs for that. That is, 1, you waste a lot more Zenny and a lot more medals, but it is a time saver because by doing the method I told you, you get rid of the RNG out of the method. So here I'm going to show you an example of the attack difference between a super attack level 6 Gogeta with a super attack level 10 Gogeta, and you'll see how big the difference is. So here it is. As you can see, the difference is quite big, and that's only with the super attack level 6 and the super attack level 10. So imagine a super attack level 1 Gogeta versus a level 10. It's quite a big difference, and it's actually worth doing the maxing out of a super attack. So yeah, that's farming super attacks. Don't be that guy with the super attack level 1 Buuhan. Now on to the second tip, and that is farming Barber Gems with triple XP. So when a special event comes on, say like their 2-year anniversary or 1.5 year anniversary, Dokkan Battle usually puts on a triple XP on story mode, and that's the perfect time to farm Barber Gems, because when you have the triple XP on, you're farming Barber Gem as well as leveling up at the same time. And when you level up, you restore your stamina, so you can keep going on rather than restoring your stamina every time and then wasting a Dragon Stone. Almost a endless cycle of farming Barber Gems until you're into the really high 200s or 300s. So that's tip number 2. If you want to find out the easiest places to farm Barber Gems, click on the top right corner of the card, and then it should show you my video of the best places to farm Barber Gem. So tip number 3 is summon only on 2 times rate banners or Dokkan festivals. This tip really focuses on free-to-play players, since they're limited to the amount of stones they can actually have because, you know, they can't buy. So you want to summon on the best banners as possible. Now, why only those 2? Well, obviously for the 2 times rate banner, you get a guaranteed SR summon as well as a double rate for the SSR cards. So in the long term, you do get more SSRs. And if you just summon on a regular banner, you pretty much get the same cards as both the Dokkan Festivals and the 2 times banners. And why you would want to summon on Dokkan Festivals? Well, Dokkan Festivals have exclusive cards in it. So Dokkan Festivals will have cards that you won't be able to get in any other banner. And that could be Super Vegito, any God leads, or Gogeta. And you can also summon within the Dokkan Festivals cards that you can get from 2 times banners or any other banner that you can waste stones on. So that's why if you're free to play, make sure you select the right banners to summon on. But if you pay to play and you can afford, you know, summoning every so often, then by all means go ahead. So now we're on to the 4th tip, and that is, and this only really targets to global players. So sorry JP players, but this one's specifically for global. And that is, look at the Japan Dokkan Battle every so often. Now what I mean by this is like, watch other YouTubers that do JP content, or look at the news for what's coming up on JP, so you can understand what's coming up. Because if you played this long enough, you would have known that the future Gohan would have had an awakening, and you could have farmed the medals pre-hand and then awakened the future Gohan. You can get a really good heads up of what cards to farm, what medals to farm, what banners to summon on actually. This is a really good tip because as soon as LR androids dropped on JP, everyone from Global, all the pro players from Global, would have farmed all the medals for LR androids to awaken them to their LR form ASAP. So even though JP releases more content, for Global you can see what's going to happen, and you just know what's coming up and what to save your stones on and whatnot. So that's tip number 4. Tip number 5 and the final tip is Dokkan Wiki. Dokkan Wiki is a place where you want to find a lot of information. These informations can range from what events there are, all the cards info. It's almost endless. And what I use Dokkan Wiki personally for is when there's a Dokkan event or a specific event that comes out, and I want to know what you can get from that event as well as who you're versing. So for example, the Ultimate Gohan Dokkan event, which I've made a video on, by searching on Dokkan Wiki on that event, I knew that I would be versing the Strength Gohan, then the Physical Gohan, and then the Intel Gohan. So you can prepare of what's going to happen. It also shows you where you can get specific medals for specific cards. It has some good tips on characters that stun, seal, and whatnot. It's just an endless information for Dokkan Battle. So anyway guys, that's my 5 tips and tricks for Dokkan Battle. If you guys have any more tips and tricks you want to share, comment it down below, and I might feature it into the next one. Maybe we can make a sequel series out of this. But anyway guys, if any of these tips helped you, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video around. This has been JFans here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay fizzy, peace out.